Fantastic Four is directed by Josh Trank, the man who brought us Chronicle, a movie I liked very much. And it stars Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara and Jamie Bell. And it's about the Marvel superhero team called Fantastic Four. The story of Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm and Ben Grimm, four people who are given superpowers due to an accident while they were on a science project. One of them can stretch his arms and legs, one of them can be invisible and create force fields, the other one turns into a giant rock beast, and the last one can burst into flames at will and fly. To be honest with you guys, I totally forgot about this movie. I saw its feature trailer a couple of times, I thought it was cool, but then I totally forgot about it. Until a few days ago. I was talking with a friend of mine, we were talking about the movies in August that were coming out, and I was checking it on the internet. And I saw Fantastic Four coming up in August. I thought, cool! Fantastic Four! I totally forgot about that. It's been years since we had a Fantastic Four movie, and the ones we had so far were quite horrible.
Oh hell no!
2007 brought us Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and that movie ruined one of the most epic Marvel villains of all time.
Oh no!
Yeah, they totally butt-raped Galactus. They turned him into a fucking cloud. Oh boy. But those days are all behind us. We have to move on and give this movie a chance, you know, and I really hoped that it was going to be a good movie. Well, as I said, I watched the trailer, and after seeing it, I was pretty excited about the movie. It had a more darker look, more serious look than the movies we had so far. And I liked the new concept of what they were taking the Fantastic Four to. And we got shots in the trailer of our main characters being children. Well, that means they're gonna have a cool background story, I thought. And since The Dark Knight in 2008, we had a pretty solid run with superhero movies when it comes to quality entertainment. The movies were quite good. All the movies in the Marvel's MCU were pretty great. We had the X-Men franchise resurfacing with First Class and Days of Future Past last year. So there was actually no reason for me to feel bad about this idea. I thought it was gonna be very good. I went to see the movie last Thursday, and before I left, my mother cooked this delicious lasagna. I really love lasagna. I love that food. It's great. Oh my god, cheese. I love cheese. Well, due to the holidays, we dined very late at my place, so I wasn't able to grab a bite before I went to the theater to see Fantastic Four. Well, I should have stayed home for dinner, because Fantastic Four sucked. Yeah, I was very disappointed with Fantastic Four. I was expecting a big, fun movie with the superheroes and all the explosions and blah blah blah. But instead I got a movie that exists actually almost just out of dialogue and exposition. And it was pretty boring. Nothing happened really. Yeah, there were a few little battles in between all the exposition bullshit, but I have seen all those battles in the trailer already. Yeah, as I always say, I'd like to stay away from spoilers in my reviews, but in this case there isn't really anything to spoil. Fantastic Four is the first superhero movie that cannot be spoiled. There's nothing to spoil, nothing happens. It's just a whole bunch of people talking to each other, making all these jokes. Oh yeah, the jokes, the fucking jokes. I did not laugh one time. Actually, I've laughed one time, but it's not because of humor, because I was entertained. It was because I was embarrassed or something like that. But the humor in this movie is horrible. It sucked ass. It really sucked ass. Yeah, I had a very brief moment of laughter out of embarrassment and disbelief because what the fuck did they do to the bad guy of this movie? The bad guy of this movie is Dr. Doom, and the guy who played him, Toby Kebbell, gave one of the most annoying and irritating performances I have ever seen. It was very maddening and very, very irritating, and it just swept me off my feet a little bit. I was really annoyed with this character. You know, I know Dr. Doom from the comics because I've read the Fantastic Four comics. I know how the guy looks. The look of Dr. Doom in Fantastic Four is fucking horrible. They fucking ruined Dr. Doom. Just take a look at this picture. Okay. Now you know how Dr. Doom looks like in the comics. Watch this. Yeah, that's how Dr. Doom looks like in Fantastic Four. God fucking damn it. It was so painful. You know, what's the saddest thing about Fantastic Four? It took itself so serious. The movie was so fucking laughable, but it took itself so serious. It was really sad. Really sad. Back in the 90s, we had a movie named Batman and Robin. It starred George Clooney as Batman and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. That movie is one of the dumbest movies ever made, hands down. I'm pretty sure that it's one of the dumbest movies ever made. But it did not took itself so serious. Fantastic Four is Batman and Robin level stupid, but yet it takes itself so serious. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing to witness some of the scenes in this movie. Especially the last scene of the movie I found pretty cringe-worthy. Yeah, it was to the point where I was like, oh my lord, just put off the goddamn movie, I want to go home, I want to eat my lasagna. Now, I actually really look forward to Fantastic Four. I thought that with a really talented cast, a more darker look, and a director who proved that he can make a compelling story, Fantastic Four could be the movie that would start a fresh new way for the franchise, a way up. But instead, I got this fucking monstrosity of a movie that at sometimes made me cringe. Yeah, it was actually quite a blow witnessing this disaster, because I really wanted this movie to be good. Fantastic fucking Four gets an F. Well guys, I really picked a movie to make my comeback review for. I really misjudged the situation horribly, and I'm sorry for that. From now on I'm going to review movies again, but not on a weekly basis because I simply don't have the time and I don't have the inspiration. I have a lot of things to do when the school starts in a month. I'm gonna be very busy and I don't have time to make a weekly review, so that's not gonna happen. But I will periodically upload a review. I'm gonna do my best. I'm also having thoughts about making reviews on movies I like really much, some classics for me, and also the bad ones, the ones I really hate. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this review, don't forget to give it the thumbs up. If you hated this video, I suggest you give it a thumbs down. Leave me a comment to let me know what you think about Fantastic Four. I really hated it. I'm not gonna watch it again. I'm also on Facebook, by the way, Big Guy Judgment Day. Like my page and stay tuned for news about my reviews and the things that are gonna happen on my channel. If you really like this review, hit that red subscribe button and join me next time on my Day of Judgment. Keep it real.